60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, I am John.
I'm Nancy.
And we are
J&N
J&N Travels. Well, Nancy, we're counting the days down. I think it's
Counting
10 now or
down.
something like that
Something
until
like
we go
that.
on a cruise. I'm trying to get in the Caribbean mood or the warm weather mood because it's
Well,
pretty cold
I'm
up
looking
here.
forward to jumping into the ocean, that's for sure.
Yeah, nice clear blue ocean,
I
right?
love Caribbean oceans.
Well, thanks for joining us on our Offbeat Travel News in under 35 minutes, which is our weekly live that discusses travel stories that aren't in mainstream travel news.
Mm-hmm.
Even though every now and then we have seen the hit one that gets very popular.
Oh,
but,
yeah,
but
that's true.
But that's what we're doing. Some of our news stories today is Universal Haunted Houses,
Ooh.
a new SeaWorld attraction,
Wow.
JetBlue Lounge, a lounge at JetBlue Airlines, and passports that will affect us that you can do online
Oh,
now.
yeah, you can renew passports online, so that's good for us.
Plus 4 other stories. So thank you for joining us. A quick hello to Maxwell Smart, who's
Hi,
driving.
Maxwell.
And we have Paul, another guy who's driving.
Paul.
So we have 2 people driving right now and listening.
Yes.
And hello, Tanisha. Nice to see
Tanisha.
you in Paul Meets World. Thank you very
Paul
much
Meets
for
World.
coming in. It's great to see you all. If you're watching a replay or watching live, please hit our thumbs up. It helps us out. Also, subscribe, hit the bell if you're new to this channel.
Mm-hmm.
We will be on a back-to-back cruise at the end of next week, and we will be we do have the internet, but it's not streaming, so we'll be uploading stuff to the Facebook page. Hopefully it allows us to do that.
Yep.
So you'll get some pictures with that, and if we can do some pop-up lives on places where we actually get reception, like we are coming back to New York halfway through our cruise, we might try and do a live. That's something we may try to do. Also, we have a Facebook page, like I said, J&N Travels Facebook page, which will have the pictures as we do our cruise. And we have a TikTok page, which we publish something up on there 3 times a week. So thank you much for joining us. Our next lives, both the Sunday games that we do with Tanisha time and the Offbeat News Now will not be happening till at least the end of October or November because of our being away from home.
Right.
But hopefully we'll see you on some lives here and there. So thank you very much for joining us, Nancy. And we probably should jump right into the news.
Lots of news stories. Lots of long news stories.
Well, there's a lot more. This was a big week for it.
Yeah.
And like I said, we only pick usually about 8 because that's what takes up about 35 minutes. So let's pop up. The first news story. First news story is from the haunted houses at Universal Hollywood Nights. Now, this is one I think that looks fascinating. I know I'll never get you into the
I don't like when
Hollywood
people
Nights.
jump out at me. It scares me. But I would like to see the haunted characters as long as they don't jump out at me.
And some of those,
there's
probably other people that feel that way. And you can probably walk around and view the stuff without having stuff just constantly jumping out at you. So this was an article that I thought was interesting for people who do go to the haunted houses. They ranked the 10 haunted houses, 10 haunted houses at Universal. So Halloween Horror Night 33. Can you imagine 33 of them since they started? At Universal Orlando Resort has 10 haunted houses, 5 scare zones, and a live show. The event runs through November 3rd.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, now there are the rankings. We'll start from 10 and go down to 1. The first one's called the Museum. Deadly exhibits, overall it's the least memorable house of the lineup. So they
Okay.
rank that last.
Yeah.
Number 9, Major Sweets Candy Factory. Guests
Ooh.
play the chaperones at a candy factory where the kids are poisoned and then become killers.
Oh my God, that's cool.
It was a sugar overdose, so they only gave it the 9th slot.
Okay.
Hey, Surfer Girl, did you get
Hi,
the
Surfer
notification,
Girl.
or did you just guess this week? Thank you for joining
Yeah,
us.
thanks for coming in today.
Monstruos, the monsters of Latin America. Staying true to the Latin American theme, the house dialogue is in Spanish.
Oh,
There were some creepy aspects to this. So this fell to number 8
8.
of the haunted houses at Universal.
Okay.
Number 7, A Quiet Place. Make a sound and you won't last long. Monstrous creatures will hunt you down as the world of the first 2 films comes to terrifying life. I like the first one. I haven't seen the second one yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of them.
No, you saw one with me. That's the one where they can't make a noise or the creatures coming home.
Oh, I don't remember that. Yeah. I'm really bad at remembering movies. Once I see them, they're out of my mind, but I do remember.
Surfer Girl would not go into the haunted house either. So she's like,
yeah, I'd have a heart attack.
I mean, all the others are at least friendly, like the Disney
I
one, which I want
yeah.
to try some year.
I startle very easily, so I would just have a heart attack.
Number 6, Triplets of Terror. You're invited to the balmy triplets, birthday party, but beware, they celebrate by recreating their family murders.
Oh,
Prepare
geez.
for a gory gathering.
No, thank you.
See, that's one thing we have to keep you out of the haunted houses. That's for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, I can do it.
Number 5, Goblin's Feast. Visit a goblin village where hordes of bloodthirsty goblins, orcs, hobgoblins, and witches would love to have you for dinner. Number 4,
I taste like
Universal
chicken.
Monsters. Now, this seems like a nice equal rights haunted house for a change. This is Eternal Bloodline, all female, all fearless, all fatal. It's a girls' fight on the girls' night.
Wow.
Led by an all-female cast of classical Universal monsters. This house has a lot of good, scary jumps. It'd be like the Bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah.
I don't know what the vampire.
Elvira?
No, not Elvira.
No,
Vampire or
she's
something.
Vampirist. Okay.
Different ones.
All right.
Now we go to your top 3, Nance.
Okay.
All right. Number 3 on the list is Slaughter Cinema 2. If you're dying for B-movie horror marathon, head to the Cary Drive-In. Scream through the scenes from a creature feature, grindhouse gore, spaghetti westerns, and more. Okay, these are based, I guess, on the movie thing. No, actually, the next one is number 2 is Insidious The Further. This queue has the longest wait. Universal brought back the Insidious franchise once again, and this house gets 5 stars for scary, as every room delivers quantity haunts by residents of The Further. So those are movies.
Yeah.
That one has been some movie which is extremely popular, and that's
Right.
number 2 on the list.
Yeah.
And the number 1 house
Yeah.
that ranked in the park is the Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
Really?
An ancient artifact has released a chilling new entity, Garaka. He'll stop you cold. Only the Ghostbusters can keep you from getting ice. This house is a poltergeist perfection, and
Really?
fans will enjoy throwbacks to the previous films. So,
Wow.
those are the 10 houses get ranking. So we move on to number 2, Nance. And you have a new ride from SeaWorld, right?
Now,
To share with us?
Yes, this is something I can do. Get ready to soar over the Arctic in Orlando in 2025. SeaWorld Orlando is inviting park guests to soar over the Arctic starting next year. The park announced Tuesday that it will open a new Arctic-themed flying theater attraction in the spring of 2025. The show will have a 39-inch height requirement, allowing young children to experience the ride. Theme park fans first fell in live with flying theaters when Disney opened Soarin' over California in 2001. That inspired a wave of similar attractions around the world. The SeaWorld attraction will feature twin 30-seat multi-level theaters for the 4-minute, 30-second show. The production will include scenes of the Aurora Borealis, underwater visuals with plenty of Arctic wildlife, including beluga whales, orcas, and walruses. As guests disembark from the attraction, they'll find themselves in the awe-inspiring wonder of one of the world's most remote places, face to face with some of those very animals found within the Arctic, such as a beluga whale, walruses, and more. That's so cool.
Now, this reminds me of years ago, we were in SeaWorld. They had a ride that you sat in the seats moved.
Yes.
They had two versions. One was a little rougher, was a 3D, and the other one was with no motion, kind of like they do with the space ride in Disney World. And it was a good ride.
Yeah, I liked it.
It sounds like, since the whales aren't going to be moved and stuff, it sounds like they took the same arena and they've just modified it, probably raised the roof so they could give it that effect like they do in Soarin'.
I think it sounds really cool, especially to see the aurora and all the beautiful wildlife. That's awesome.
Right. So that's what it seems like they're doing here. Okay. And this is we throw up our quick rebus here. This is, if you play Rebus before, you look at the picture and try and see what it's saying. This is basically a two-word phrase that you would hear.
Yeah.
So that's it. Put it in your mind. We'll give the answer after the next two. Got it, Nance?
I think I have it. I don't know. I'll try.
Okay. So we move on now to story number 3.
I like these.
We were doing the Moron Traveler. This is some very interesting, I guess, comments. Okay, these are complaints, actual complaints that people have complained about to travel agents.
Agents.
These complaints measure the limits of human stupidity. That's how the phrase was. Vacation complaints were made to real travel agents and tour companies and based on the Thomas Cook ABTA survey. I guess that's a famous survey company. That are so absurd that it's hard to believe that they are real. But these are supposedly real. Okay,
bring it on.
The first one is, when we were in Spain, there were too many Spanish people there. The receptionist spoke Spanish. The food was Spanish. No one told us that there would be so many foreigners.
Oh, come on.
In Spain. That's what I'm saying. The far-fetched.
That's crazy.
The second one, I have 4 of these. The second one is, it took us 9 hours to fly home from Jamaica to England. It took the Americans only 3 hours to get home. This seems very unfair.
This is too bizarre.
It's funny. Well, I can see people. I saw things with Disney once, and someone went to complain to get services because it was raining too much, and they somehow tied in that Disney was doing some special effect of causing the rain. And I've read several things from Disney. In fact, I should find those. That would be a good one for one of our.
Crazy.
Number 3 was, no one told us there would be fish in the water. The children were scared. And the last one of these stupidity complaints is, they should not allow topless sunbathing on the beach. It was very distracting for my husband, who just wanted to relax.
That's my favorite.
Good. They're pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah, that's my favorite. That's cool.
You just can't believe how silly people can get,
I guess
can you?
not. Well.
Okay, so we go to story number 4, right?
Yeah, so NCL announces a show celebrating Prince. This is good. I like Prince. Norwegian Cruise Line revealed Revolution, a celebration of Prince and elements. The world expanded as the 2 new exclusive entertainment offerings set to debut aboard the company's next generation vessel, Norwegian Aqua, in April 2025. The brand new and immersive Prince tribute show, Revolution, a celebration of Prince, will honor and celebrate the artist during a concert-like experience featuring the music icons, chart-topping hits including Let's Go Crazy, Little Red Corvette, love that song, Delirious, Purple Rain, another one of my favorites, and more. NCL is also taking the highest guest-rated show in its history, Elements, and enhancing it with new surprises. Blending acrobatics, magic, and intrigue, the show draws inspiration from the 4 elements, earth, wind, water, and fire, in an astonishing show. Both productions were developed by NCL's in-house production team. For decades, NCL has set the standard in entertainment at sea with world-class productions and talents that rivals those found in major cities like Las Vegas, New York City, and London. Sounds wonderful.
Yeah, 2 things for that. I'm not a huge Prince fan, but that would be fun. Well, I think it would be fun to see. I think any tribute bands are a lot of fun, especially when they have special effects, like they do in a lot of the cruise lines. So that would be fun to watch. That, no question, it's new. And do you remember Elements? We've seen that, I want to say, at least 3 times on NCL cruise ships. That was one where they had like they said, they had the 4 elements, and they had shows are based on it. It is a great show. Well, if you look back at the videos,
I'll have to
you'll
look
see.
back. I don't remember.
But
That's
it is a good
terrible.
show, and the sites
Oh
support.
my goodness, I don't remember that. I do remember what I do remember. I remember, which I loved very much. I loved the Jersey Boys. That stayed with me because that and also Beatlemania. Well, they were called Britain's Greatest. Loved it.
Yep.
Loved that. But I don't remember.
Elements is what their
I
biggest
don't
show.
remember Elements.
Full-Time Dream. Thank you very much for coming in.
Full-Time Dream.
Okay. All right. So we go to our. Actually, we go to our Rebus on this one to give the answer. So anyone wants to throw your answer into the chat? If not, we'll give the answer to this. Let's see. Going once, going twice. You happen to know what it is, Nance?
I'm going to go with first edition, but I'm not sure.
No, that's right.
Is it?
First edition.
Okay.
The edition, top edition is underlined.
Yeah.
First edition.
First
Good.
edition.
That's the first one I think you've got. Under edition. No, it is first edition, but that's close, Phoenicia. Okay. So our next one is us. This is where we like to show some unusual type of lodging each week. And actually, I forgot to put the one up. We usually have a list. If you go back to our previous shows, if you like some of these unusual ones, you can hunt them down.
The potato one always sticks in my mind.
That's a good one. But there were many that we've done. But this
we
one,
did a lot, yeah. And that one just cracks me up.
This one I would like to do, but I don't think I'll ever would get you to do this one.
I am scared of heights,
really
so
cool.
this is off limits for me.
All right, so that is actually on the side of a mountain.
I would never in a million years.
Located,
you would do it.
Oh, I'd love to do this. Even though I question how you get to it. I think you literally have to mountain climb to get to it. I didn't see any real stairs or anything. Some of the other pictures.
You take a helicopter and they just drop you
if you look at some of the others, it looks like you have to have some mountain climbing skills. Located in the sacred valley of Cusco, Peru.
Oh, really?
The exclusive Sky Lodge Adventure Suites offers you a chance to sleep with a completely transparent hanging bedroom. So
my gosh.
This activity includes round-trip transfers from your hotel, apartment, or home. Spend the night enjoying the spectacular views of the sacred valley on a 2-day Sky Lodge adventure from Cusco.
Wow. Feel
your adrenaline levels surge as you cross the fictitious suspension bridge and ride an exhilarating zip line to the handcrafted aluminum pod in which your overnight accommodations await. Now, if it is a zip line, I could handle that. But I thought I saw them actually scaling down the side of the mountain. Wow. After enjoying a gourmet dinner accompanied by wine, settle into your comfortable pod suspended 1,314 feet above the ground and absorb mesmerizing view of the surrounding countryside.
It must be gorgeous.
Breakfast and dinner are included. So this is the actual way you see people standing on top.
I didn't see that before. Oh, wow. The stand. Wow.
Now this is a view from it.
Could you see Machu Picchu from there?
No, it is in the area though. It sounded like.
It is in the area of Machu Picchu.
I mean, look at that view.
That's just so gorgeous.
And I think I had read that it's a 2-night package, like all the stuff I mentioned, and it's around $1,500.
That's not terrible. That's gorgeous.
No, but if you wanted to explain it, that's
oh my
the bed.
Gosh, I can't imagine
like than that. You'd be fine once you were laying down.
Oh no! I'd be frozen with fear.
Would
yes,
you?
Yes.
And there's a few of them here.
Yeah.
You can see there's at least 3 of them. I'm not sure if this is just a lodge kind of place or just one that's bigger. Maybe you rent the bigger one for a family.
That's got to be one of the coolest things.
But you can see there's no actual stairs. There's a platform here.
Yeah.
I mean,
now how new is this? Do you know?
No, I don't know what year they built these.
Wow, that's incredible.
There's a couple. Now this looks like a little bit of stairs to that one.
Boy, those brave people standing on top.
Again,
what
there's a little bit of stairs there.
Yeah, what a view. Whew. Wow.
And then there's a spot there so you could sit and have your. I think there's a hotel that you stay at that you have the dinner and the breakfast, but there is stuff, as you can see, the snacks and champagne that they supply. So
can't have too much wine.
You're right.
Don't want to fall off those steps.
And there's a group in
there.
See, that looks like the one I showed earlier. That is the bigger one. So you must be able to get one that holds more people, right? The other ones are for a couple.
Wow, that's cool. That really is cool. I never do it, but it's cool.
I know. So that is story number 5. Tanisha won't do it either.
Yeah, too
Repel.
scary.
I don't see anyone jumping on board that's going to
No.
join me in this, though. Yeah, so I guess
No.
it's just you. So you got now story number 6.
Yeah,
Nance?
this applies to us since our passports are going to be expiring in April of 2025. So you can now renew your passports online. The State Department has fully rolled out its online passport renewal system, allowing travelers to apply for the documents from the comfort of home. The system, which the government first introduced as a pilot in 2022, is now fully up and running, according to the State Department. The online application system eliminates the need to print and mail a renewal application. Travelers can renew online if they are at least 25 years old, currently live in the United States or territory, have a passport that was issued between 9 and 15 years ago, and have that old passport with them. Applicants must not currently plan to change their name, gender, date of birth, or place of birth. Online renewals are offered as a routine service with processing times the same as submitting by mail. So the State Department said applicants should not plan to travel for at least 8 weeks after submitting their application. Expedient service is not offered for online renewals. To renew online, travelers must create an account, enter their information, upload a JPG digital photo, and pay all fees using a credit or debit card. When it comes to photos, someone must take a photo of the applicant with a plain off-white background. Selfies aren't allowed. Currently, the processing time for passports is 6 to 8 weeks for routine service and 2 to 3 weeks for expedited service, which costs an additional $60, according to the State Department.
So this is handy because, like you said, ours is coming up.
Yeah.
And I've given Nancy the chore of trying to get online and get the rules because it's a little tricky. You got to log on to the site.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got to make sure you have a picture done the right way.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of a picture if we took it, or if you have to actually go to the right aid or something.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
But
that.
but it doesn't sound like it costs anymore. And we were worried because we're going to be down in Florida.
Yeah,
we could
so we'll
probably
just bring
do
it down there. Yeah.
Yeah, probably
Just,
do it online as long
yeah.
as we bring all the stuff. But
yeah,
it's very handy if it works smoothly, right?
I know. Hopefully there's no glitches, but you never know. But we're not going to be traveling that we would need a passport any time.
Hey, Keith, how you doing?
Hi, Keith. How are you?
Okay. So we go on to our next. Actually, it's time for our second and last rebus of the day.
That one, I don't know.
All right, look at it, kind of memorize it a little bit, and then we'll, at the end of our last one, we'll give the answer.
That one's hard.
That was hard. I try and save the hard one for second.
I like the easy ones. I don't know. I have a guess, though. I do have a guess.
Well, we'll have you guess that when we're done.
It just popped into my head, but I don't know if that's the answer, but I'll guess it. It just popped into my head.
All right. So my last story, but you have one more to go, and this is one that could affect us because we like to find economic flights. JetBlue announces plans to open lounges and expand premium perks.
Whoa.
JetBlue plans to introduce its first ever airport lounges to open at New York JFK Airport in late 2025 and Boston Logan shortly thereafter. So that would definitely affect us and friends and family.
Yeah, right.
Which would be a great thing. You're waiting at the airport and you have actually a lounge to go there.
That's nice.
The move represents the airline's jet-forward strategy, looking to meet the growing demand for premium offerings. At JFK Airport, JetBlue's lounge will expand 8,000 total square feet. So it's going to be 8,000 square feet and 11,000 in Boston.
Oh,
so
really?
Boston's actually bigger.
Yeah, Boston's bigger.
At Logan Airport.
Go Boston.
Both lounges will have 3 unique areas. Okay, number one, they call it the play area. Customers will relax as mixologists shake and stir their favorite complimentary alcohol and non-alcoholic beverages at a full-service bar. Second area is called the work area. Stay connected and charged with the private workspaces featuring fast and free Wi-Fi, an abundance of outlets, and free barista-made coffee beverages. And the third one is called the lounge. Enjoy complimentary food and beverage offerings and enjoy comfortable, cozy seating areas. So that sounds great. Now, how do you get these? You ask. It's not just every person, right?
Right.
Complimentary access to the lounges will be available to holders of a new premium JetBlue credit card. Details soon to be announced. So that's probably the way we would have to qualify with the credit card. Then there's a True Blue Mosaic for members, which is some kind of a membership, and a transatlantic mint customers. And so those three would be able to get into this lounge. The True Blue Mosaic 4 members and the new Platinum, the Premium JetBlue credit card will also receive complimentary access for an accompanying guest. So that means obviously we'd be members, but say the kids went with us.
Yeah.
If we had that particular membership, we could take them in with us. So
Okay.
that's a big feature when you
Yeah,
think about
that
it.
is.
Day and guest passes will be available for purchase by eligible customers based on space availability. All customers will be available to purchase an annual pass, making the lounges accessible to even more travelers seeking to get the most out of their award-winning JetBlue experience. That sounds great.
It does sound great.
Hope we can use something like that one of these days.
I hope so.
Right now, we drive to Florida, but
Mhm.
we talk about in the near future going down and flying, and that would
Yeah.
be that's the airline we've been using, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, this
So-
is exciting. Norwegian has a new cruise ship. It's called the Luna. It's from NCL. Yeah, Norwegian Cruise Line is announced.
Norwegian's getting bigger and bigger.
I
aren't they?
know. I like Norwegian. Norwegian Cruise Line has announced the Norwegian Lunar, a sister ship to Norwegian Aqua, will debut in 2026 with cruises now open for bookings. Norwegian Luna will be Norwegian Cruise Line's 21st ship in their fleet and their second Prima Plus class ship. The cruise ship will be home ported in Miami starting in April of 2026. We sailed out of Miami once, so it was very nice. Luna will sail 7-night cruises to the Eastern and Western Caribbean from Miami. Norwegian Luna will be 156,300 gross tons in size, and the ship will carry 3,550 guests at double capacity, which is a 10% increase from Prima class.
So it's a big ship for
Wow.
Norwegian. Obviously, it's not as big. It's like the ones for Royal. They're big.
Right,
They're over 100,000
Right.
Tons more.
So features on Norwegian Luna include Ocean Boulevard, a 46,000 square foot outdoor walkway, adults only air open lounge, aqua slide coasters, a first of its kind hybrid roller coaster and water slide, glow court, a digital sports complex, the drop, a 10-story free fall slide, and dual water slides.
So that Aqua one, they seem to be putting on all these new ships now. The one which it's cool. We did that at Typhoon Lagoon, I think it was, down in Disney many years ago.
Norwegian Luna will have the new dining and bar experiences of the Prima Plus class, such as Suka Hot Thai, the cruise line's Thai specialty restaurant, and the Indulge Food Hall with 10 different food stations, including the plant-based planetary location. Okay,
Right.
Lots to look forward to with that new cruise.
Yeah, the biggest ships. Tanisha, hello, Super Yummy. Thanks for coming
Super
in.
Yummy, hello.
Like for Tanisha, it's nice having reasonably priced flights, but it can't be a nice drive. And we still drive.
Oh yeah,
We'll do it until it starts getting me. I like to drive through
he does it all
night,
the driving.
which is kind of a lot of people don't like to do because there's no traffic.
Right.
I like to go through all the big cities at night. When we come from the Northeast going to Florida, if I leave at 6 o'clock at night and we keep driving right through the night, I can get through all the big cities and be in Richmond, Virginia by rush hour the next day. So that's always our goal. If we ever have to do it during the day, it's going to be, you have to rethink the whole thing
We'll
that
have
way.
to, cross that bridge when we come to it.
And the problem is coming home, we go inland, which is great, but you can't do that going down because we're always afraid of the elevation with the snow and the ice.
Yes.
We tried to cheat one year coming home and going in the interior, and we hit 3 storms or something like that.
Yeah, that was horrible.
That was kind of nasty.
That was scary.
Yep.
Coming through the mountains with the snowstorm at night.
Okay, and that's our 8 stories. And
I think I got this. I think I got it.
Anyone want to throw an answer up before Nancy
it,
gives her answer? She's 1 for 1 right now today.
I'm usually not good at these, but I think I got this one.
Yay. All right. You want to guess what it is?
Safety and numbers.
That's right.
Yeah,
I got it too.
Okay. Yeah, all of a sudden it just clicked. Sometimes that happens.
What's funny, if you stare at it long enough, when I was doing this,
when
I was doing something else. And I look up and jumped on
Yeah,
it, even though I couldn't see it for
that's
15
what happened.
minutes.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. So good job.
I think
guys.
Tanisha's got at least one of them every
Oh yeah,
week
she
so
gets
far.
a lot of them. Yeah.
All right. So we pull that out. and we say to you, we will see you from here in New Hampshire, and not for a month. Tanisha will see you then. Tanisha, stay cool. She's still got the hot weather down south, and we're gonna head down next week, like I said, to New York or New Jersey. Technically, we're staying. New York was sailing out.
And I just want to wish our friend Kenny Oakes a very special birthday tomorrow.
How old is he going to be?
He's going to be 30. And
wow.
Yes. So he shares a birthday with our daughter, who's going to be 32 tomorrow. So happy birthday, Kenny. And happy birthday, Amber.
And thank you much for joining us.
Oh, yes. Happy birthday. Yes.
Thank you.
I was going to say happy birthday. Stay young, have fun, enjoy your day.
Thank you very much, everyone.